Yeah, exactly. We've had what we need to do is say, Leroy, what do you think about this? And then it'll go 3, 2, 1. You're out the room.
Exactly. Yeah. I'm not even going to answer any of them questions.
Good. How you doing anyway?
I'm good. I think it's our last sunny day in isolation, well, at least for the time being, because it looks like rain's coming.
Yes.
So I've had a day of exercise, been out on my bike, just got back about half an hour ago, which was nice, as you can see with a little tan thing going on.
It's looking good.
But yeah. What have you been doing? You look like you've got a tan.
I've been dumping things on a dumper truck most of the day, and then doing a bit of rolling, little bit of roping, little bit of laying out pipe. So yeah, some fairly exciting things really.
Yeah, lots of track things.
Yeah, track orientated. I'm just keeping an eye on making sure this is working, but I can see that we've got some viewers coming in now, so it's just a little bit of a delay going up to YouTube, I think, as we've got 15, 16, 17 people coming now, so that's good. I'm sure it will all make sense to them because the delay should mean they're watching live-ish.
Yeah, I'm just seeing if I can load it up on my computer. It says it's live now, so it looks like it is working.
Bit of roping.
Whoa, I've even got a little sound on. See you later.
That's good.
So yeah, I mean, tell us what's been going on with the track.
So we've had a fairly big week this week. We had the container arrive, so that took a bit of organising. Obviously, we're having to do everything with maximum respect to the fact it's hard to get stuff here and all the social distancing and stuff that has to go on. But we did manage to get the container in and delivered by a super professional company. Actually, it has to be said, really impressed with them. So that's now in situ, which is, I think that's a big moment, really, to get something we can actually stand on and see what we're doing.
Yeah.
It definitely gives a different perspective. Yeah, it's definitely required. Hello, everybody. Welcome to Nemo Racing and stand on the floor and drive your car around.
Give them a bench.
Actually, we could do one of those. Yes, just going to say, we could do the benches like they do in the school hall thing.
Yeah, exactly. And if you crash, it's easy to marshal.
Well, it's Scalextric's rules. If you crash, go and get your own car.
Yeah, pop off. Yeah.
So anyway, we had that arrive. Obviously, with that coming, it did mean that we could start to peg out everything a little bit more accurately and make sure we could fit everything in, which was done. I finished that pretty much today. So that was cool. We also had a lot of oil arrive. We had a few thousand litres of oil arrive. So that's meant that we can actually get back onto the track with the layout that Davey Boy's done to your sketch, or as near as we could get it. And yeah, start getting the oil down and start learning about it really, because it's new. Whilst we've been to many tracks and race lots and all that sort of stuff, it's first time for me getting down and dirty and working it out. So it's been a bit of trial and error and trying different ways of laying the oil with the water and rolling and all that sort of stuff. But I think I'm happy with where we're going with it. We've got another 2,000 litres of new oil. We've used new oil rather than reused Cortina gearbox oil or anything else that might be used, which I think is a good thing, because hopefully we're not going to smell like fish and shits when we've had to go on the track.
So yeah, this is more your OCD kicking in, where you just want it to smell nice.
Correct. Yeah, I'm going to perfume the oil on the way down. I was marginally tempted because there was a sticker on one of the Bowser things that it came in, or one of the 1,000 litres came in, that said it was 9% alcohol or 9% wine, I think it said. Yeah. So I wondered whether we could have sieved it out and I could have drunk it, but I chose not to.
Wait till you get a toilet up there before you start doing stuff like that.
Yeah, exactly.
Might have to make a quick getaway.
Don't want to be doing it in the bushes and stuff.
No.
So we've got all of that oil down, as you know, which is great. Waiting for some more so that we can carry on with that process. We're just going to keep doing it, rolling it, oiling it, watering it. I think the heavens are going to help us with the water that we've been so desperately needing, because it's been so dry. We've got to a point where we really needed some fluid. And yeah, I guess unfortunately, when it comes out of the heaven, you can't switch it off when you've had enough of it. So
yeah,
we'll just deal with that.
It's meant to be showers, I think, but yeah, it'd be good to get it moist and then even shape a few things while you've got the chance to move the dirt without it breaking to pieces.
I can't help it. It's always good to get it moist, Leroy.
It's always good to get moist. Helps it get in.
Oh my You took it to the next level.
I've got two.
I have tried my very bestest to prepare some pictures. Now, at this point of the broadcast is normally where it goes a little bit wobbly, so forgive us if it does. Let me throw that one in. Give me 1 second, buddy. I'm going to try and show this. I'm going to hide myself for a moment.
Well, you've hidden yourself. That's a good start. Even your voice as well, though. So it looks like it's up to me at the moment. Oh. I can't hear you now, if you can hear me. I can't hear you.
Right, hopefully someone can hear me again now. Kevin, he's broken it again. Leroy, that sounds encouraging.
I can hear you again.
It's
amazing.
Well, that was good.
Rubbish this thing works, right? Still,
it is. It's good until we try and get clever with it. That's the problem.
And it's amazing how it's still rubbish and we've done nothing about it.
Oh, do you know what? I had a pre fumble with Rumble about half an hour ago. We didn't have a mumble Rumble. We had a fumble with Rumble. I said, Rumble, I need somebody that's got this app on their phone that can tell me whether it's working. And we were messing around with it, and it was golden. So, yeah, that's a shame. I can't show you pictures of what we're doing. We'll maybe try again at the end. See how that goes.
It's definitely good looking. Everyone that's kind of seen the snippets are pretty impressed, that's for sure. So it's going to be
definitely. Cool. We're working hard. We've got lots to learn. As I say, it's a new thing for us. We're not starry-eyed with it at all. It's a lot of work, a lot of hard work, and I'm sure we're going to get some things wrong as well. But when we do, we'll fix them as quick as we can, and we're going to have something that's really slick for everybody really soon. Hopefully, we've made such good progress in a week. I can't thank our Davey boy enough. He's knocked out some hours to create something. I think that's really cool. So thanks, Davey boy, if you're watching. I'm sure he is.
Dirty Triple D Davey Digger has done a good job.
Dirty Diamond Dave is probably watching this, and he's not going to get off the hook because we're going to definitely have him on next week. He's going to take precedent over Jensen Button and Jack Harvey and all the others that we've got lined up. We're going to shoehorn him in first because he's the man of the moment, in my opinion.
He is.
So yeah.
One day, hopefully, we'll be able to do it live from the track if they ever let us out.
Yes, definitely. With this light that keeps getting longer in the day, then soon we'll be able to do that, even if it's just me there with my beer.
Yeah, exactly. And it's looking likely we're going to have some kind of exit plan soon, or at least letting people out, because I know in Poland and stuff, you can go out with a face mask. As long as you're 2 meters apart, you can go to the track or whatever. So I can see us following suit pretty soon. So we can organise days where people can book in or whatever and come play. I
think that sounds a fantastic idea, and I think it'll also be really helpful for us as we play ourselves into opening it up when we can open it up. We're not trying to bite off more than we can chew. So I think if we could do some organised, whatever it may be, like you say, we don't know. We're just sort of guessing what the restrictions might be. But if it's 20 people or 30 people, we'll be able to accommodate, making sure they're spaced appropriately, and get some people there trying it, which would be cool. Get feedback from everybody.
Yep, that'd be awesome. It'd be great to see people flying around it, won't it? It'd be awesome.
Yeah, definitely, mate. Definitely waiting for that. I'd got next in my little rambles that we could cover was the new products, and I was going to tee in pictures and stuff of those, but I'm not going to do that because Otherwise, I'll have to learn sign language, and I can't do that like we established last week, or the week before, or the week before that. So we've got 3 new products, Leroy, that are going to be online from probably tomorrow, if I do it after I've done this bit. Which we've got your body shells, your 2-wheel drive and 4-wheel drive, awesome looking body shells. They are now in a production ready form. Is that right?
They are indeed. Yep, they're production ready. They are being shipped to us tomorrow. So it'll be with us hopefully Tuesday, Wednesday, depending on delivery times. Yeah, really happy with them. They handle just as good as they look. They're awesome material. So yeah, they're going online. It's going to be great. We'll chuck them online in the next day or so people can get them ordered up.
Yep.
Yeah, the 2-wheel drive we have called the Apollo 2-wheel drive, and the 4-wheel drive is Delta.
Nice.
Some more, spacey names, which of course I love. LMR with a star and all that stuff. So yeah, that's awesome. Really looking forward to getting them and people getting them on their cars, and then when we can actually go racing, we can try them out.
Yep.
Obviously, they're 10th scale for now, but we've also talked about having cut-throughs on our 8th scale track to start with, where you can run 10th scale as well.
Yep.
So we can have a day of 8th scale, a day of 10th scale. It will be dirt, but it will be smooth, nice, oiled dirt. So yeah, that's something we thought about. So we've already got a couple of cut-throughs that will make pretty cool tracks. So as soon as I can, I'll do a video and show people that it will work with a 10th scale as well.
It will. It will be Diamond Dave's oiled, smooth dirt.
Diamond Dave's dirty, slippery bumhole.
It's a mouthful. Yeah. And does the 10th layout go through the bumhole?
Yeah. Yes, it does.
Marvelous.
You go over the little jump away from you and then hairpin round to the bumhole.
Yes. I remember now. Yeah. Fantastic. So that's good. So we've got the 2-wheel drive, 4-wheel drive body shells coming with the beautifully named
Apollo and Delta.
Yeah, Apollo and Delta, thank you, memory. And also we've got the long engine brace that's now actually into stock. I just need to make that product on Shopify, and then it's open for everyone, distributors, shops, customers, whoever it may be, to get that ordered up. We need to think of a name for that. What should we call? We could put it to the questions. Anyone's got a good name for our long, strong engine mount thing? Let us know.
Yeah, I mean, it's not too dissimilar from the original Agama one. Just the fact that that's discontinued and we needed one, so LMR made one. So yeah, beautiful machined piece of aluminium, 7075. Yeah, very very nice piece, I must say.
Yeah,
And then we had, what else did we have coming?
That part, Leroy, there's not many things, in my opinion, for what it's worth, of options on the 319 that are essential. I think it comes really, really good out of the box, but that is definitely one part that I think is well worth having. It saves extra wear on your clutch belt, extra wear on your spur gear. Fit that, and they'll last a very, very, very long time. So it's a small part, inconsequential in some ways, but it will definitely benefit your 319 life.
Yeah, definitely. I mean, it's just, I'm not even sure what they're priced at yet, but for the sake of saving some clutch bells and clutch bearings and stuff like that, when you get too much flex in that area, fit and forget item, you put it on, you never have to worry about it again. So
exactly,
if you haven't got one on, just go and buy it as soon as it's online. Simples. Get them and some LMR brake balls, and you can go and win.
Brake balls back in stock as well. Once I get off this, we've had our next package of LMR balls arrive, so I just need to have a fettle with the stock quantity, and they will be available for.
So while we're talking about just the Agama stuff here, another thing that I advise people try once we can get back on track. I've been playing with pistons recently, and we played with the taper ones that are in the kit, and then also the flat blank ones, if you remember.
Yes.
Same size holes. We were using 8-hole, 1.2, 1.3, and I just found that the flat pistons made my car feel really nice. So anyone looking to play with a piston setup and they've don't know what to try and you want some advice on what to try, I advise you to order the blank flat pistons. You have to drill them out, but I really had great success with them. I know Barkley tried them as well. I spoke to him about it, and he come to the same conclusion, so that was good.
That's good.
Yep.
Look, that was just before lockdown, all that stuff, wasn't it? Really, it looked absolutely dialed last time I saw you cruising around Hearts. So
yeah, just before lockdown, and and Barkley, he's obviously got his track, so we went and tested. It's great. It's great for me at the moment because I can talk to people that are still can get to a track. And I can actually try and learn a bit off other people. So it's nice. Like I'm speaking to Bartek, who's in Poland, and as I said, they're allowed out to practice. And today I was talking to him, between runs, telling him what to do to improve his car, and he was saying it was helping and stuff. So it was great watching a video and trying to tune someone's car. So maybe when I'm done with this RC stuff, I'll just go and do F1 and tell Hamilton how to set up his work.
It could be a good service there.
I heard Gil Losi did that back in the day. I heard he was a car spotter, and he would watch the car and try and improve the setup. I don't know if it's true. I'm going to ask him next time I speak to him.
Yeah, definitely. It wouldn't surprise me. That guy is he's a bit of a wizard, isn't he? He's pretty cool.
He's one of the guys that I go to when my brain power's run out and I want a really intelligent answer that I know is going to be right. I'll go.
Exactly, and the nicest thing is for me that he'll give you that answer. It doesn't matter who you are or what you drive, or he's just we're quite integrated in a way with Gil in the States, because obviously Ryan's a big time AKA runner, and so we've got a good little tie up going on over there, and so I get to speak to Gil sometimes about stuff, and like you say, just an oracle of knowledge, and super happy to dispense it as well, which is nice.
Yeah, I mean, he's been around forever. Absolute legend. I mean, he's a world champion at the end of the day. There we go. His future after being a racer was what, in my opinion, has made him the great that he is.
Yeah.
So yeah, we've diversed there and gone off on a crazy one. It's it's a 40-foot container. Jonathan C asked if it was 20 or 40 foot. 40 foot. Nice big spacings for everyone. I was just looking.
Extra heavy, an extra heavy 40-foot container.
Yeah, we weren't picking it up to move it about.
Dave could do it. Dave would just put it on his backpack. And he'd just make it happen. I was fretting a little bit because the entrance way in, we had to remove posts and stuff to be able to get it in, and I was fairly anxious about this massive thing arriving. Dave was not anxious. He was just ready with a digger. It'll be all right. We'll drag it in if we need to. But we didn't, so.
No.
That was nice.
That was good. Yeah, I mean, I can't wait till we can actually just go to the track. It's really, it's driving me insane a little bit.
Well, I reckon by Wednesday, by the time we do our lovely little quick catch up with our best ginger friend Rumble, Mumble with Rumble, I would hope that we've got something that maybe we can show a car on video going round.
Yeah.
I've got a confession to make.
Go.
I did have a little go, and I did break my car. And I broke it on a metal pole that I misjudged on my imaginary straight that I'd pinned out. And I managed to break my car better than I've ever broken it ever in 25 years. It was both corners off, rear end off, roll bar gone, gearbox casing gone. But in fairness, it did hit it at whatever VMAX was, 45 miles an hour.
And the look on Dave's face?
Is it after the watershed? No, but yeah, we're a PG channel. So he said, "That's a shame. You misjudged that. You should perhaps practice more."
He really didn't, did he?
Well, at least we're going to have a track where we could practice more now. So yeah, it was a pretty abrupt end to a very a bleating moment of super fun. So yeah, let's hope by Wednesday we can bring some more running that lasts more than 2 laps before I've killed it.
Well, we need pipe, don't we? That's the thing we miss. Pipe and a bit more oil. Yeah, if we had that pipe there,
we all need the pipe.
You wouldn't have clattered into this post that you put in the middle of the straight.
I know. Sometimes I question myself, but there we go. Shall we look to the questions?
Let's have a look. Let's see what's been going on. Let's give the shout outs. Go.
Okay, shout outs first.
Nobby, hi. CJ, hi. Adrian, hi. Jez is back again. Hi. Jez sent me a picture of his ape scale he was working on the other day. It's not our ape scale because he's had it a long time.
What's wrong with him?
I know. It only take a little bit of peer pressure.
Okay.
But he's obviously getting excited by the track too because he's getting his ape scale out. Davey Rolls says hi. Kev is on. He hasn't said hi. He says dumper trucks are great fun.
Yes.
Tim Simpson, hi. Arvinda, hi. Lyndon, hi. Peter Cook's on, hi. Sharon's on. Kev's mum's on. Hi, Sharon.
Can I interrupt?
You can.
Hey Sharon, I hope you're good. Cool to see that you're watching this. So yeah, big shout out. And we're going to definitely have a corner named after Steve. I hadn't even spoken to Lee about this, but he started Nemo with us, really, as you know. So definitely we're going to have come up with something. Tell us something catchy that we can call it. I don't know what.
Yeah,
Brunston.
Anything you want. I mean, it's the first time I heard about it, but absolutely perfect with me. Obviously, I was talking to Kev recently, and basically, Steve's garage was around the corner from where my dad had his first fencing yard and where I used to live when I was like 1 year old. So they obviously had a lot in common when I started racing. Kev was around when I started, and we got friendly with them straight away. They helped us out and stuff. So nothing but respect.
Sorry, I just when you said that, I thought that was nice.
Yeah, that was perfect.
Hope she's keeping good.
Yayan, Leon, Yo-Yo, whatever his name is, he says yo.
Yo-Yo is easier for me.
Yeah, Yo-Yo's a better one. He wants to come on and do a live at some point as well, so we'll get him on.
If we can get the technology to keep up with our ideas, we'll be laughing.
Well, Yo-Yo's actually trying to fix it for us because he does all that stuff, and he's actually trying to code some software that will do it for us. So watch this space. Basically, if this never improves, it's his fault. Awesome. Rumble's on. He says, "Don't you want old sausages in your oil?" He definitely wants an old sausage in his oil. Nobby says, "Time to get." Initially, I thought Nobby said, "Time to get pissed on," and it's time to get pissed on oil. But to a conversation we had the other day, John, I thought it was time to get pissed on.
Seamless.
Yeah, seamless. Sure, make a temp toilet out of old tires. Yes, we also spoke about this. I won't go into
Yes, there is. There was a debate about the excess tires that were at the track, whether they could become a useful toilet for people. Yeah,
it's a nice cushioned seat. Dave said he was going to try one. That's all I'm saying.
Cushion for pushing.
So CJ Barkley's on. This is when I'm back in the comments to when we try to do extra things.
I've got a comment. I've got a question.
Okay, go.
Why? I'm just looking at this awful picture of myself. Why have I got so much hair?
Can anyone else hear him? Are you there?
Yes, we had
a cutout then. Why? It's any time you want to ask a question, it seems to not like it.
It's any time I say question Leroy, and then it just stops.
Yeah. So why have you got?
Why have I got more hair on the rest of me than on my head?
I think that's what happens. Like when birds get to winter and they fly south. Don't worry, when it's summer, it'll go back. You'll be fine. At least you're not like Talbot. Come on.
I've got less hair than Talbot. I love you, Talbot, but I have got less hair than you.
Yeah, but at least you're embracing having less hair.
I think I'll wear the forehead slightly better, is what it is.
Yeah, that's it.
Right, sorry.
Rick says hi. Hi, Rick. Martin Hart, hi. Quincy Aberdeen, greetings from Bermuda.
Wow. Cool. Quincy, that's another legend for us. He's supported our stuff over there since, way back when. I think pretty much since we started again. So, awesome job, dude. That would be quite cool to get Quincy on sometime, actually. You can show us the way to roll.
Yeah, man, that'd be wicked. And then Barkley, Jonathan C has put tractor on. Is it our Jonathan C? I'm guessing it's our Jonathan C.
I hope so.
Not sure.
How many other Jonathan C's?
Yeah, let's know. Well, I know a couple, so yeah, let's know, Jonathan C, if you're our Jonathan C. Anything? Can you see any more, John? I can see more, but I thought you could have a go.
Right. We've done the shout outs. We're into questions. See what questions that we've got.
There was a few people saying brace names. LMR Stiffy. Davey the Sniffner. Lee's Extended Brace. Bracey McBraceface. The Big Stiffy. Agama Carmen Mount.
The Big Stiffy. Who suggested the Big Stiffy?
Martin Hart.
Look at that. Martini, for anyone that doesn't know Martini, is the original Action Man. And Mattel, I think it was Mattel that did Action Man, they owe Martin some rights to that character, because that character is Martin.
This is Martin, Electrician Martin, right?
Correct. That is Martin, Tesla Charger Martin, like Martin Legend Martin.
Yeah, he is Action Man, isn't he?
He is Action Man. That if you put the two dolls, well, mate, it's him.
I hope his groin's not the same as Action Man's.
No, because there's nothing there. I have it on fairly large authority that he's all right in that department.
Okay, because it wouldn't be Stiffy then; it would be Smoothie, wouldn't it?
The LMR Smoothie.
Smoothie. I actually like the LMR Stiffy. We could use that.
I think that's quite good.
Yeah. Who said that one?
Stiffy.
That was
LMR.
Rumble.
Yeah, it's good. I've got one that I've noticed, which was John C. What's your tipple? My tipple tonight is a combination of Coke Zero and another Malbec.
So it's hydrate, dehydrate.
Yes, it's the same as when you go out night clubbing, isn't it? You've got.
I actually haven't.
What you're drinking and water. I've
been on orange juice and tonic because I've just finished my bike ride and I am quite thirsty. But I was going to go grab a beer in a minute.
You should grab a beer.
As we did. Okay, I'll tell you what. You do the rest of the little
Okay, you go and get a beer, and I'll I'll run through it. This is exciting because it's been actually working for 10 minutes, 15 minutes, which is lovely. DNA racing. My goodness me, I'm trying to read it. Everybody gets the same amount of hair, just different distribution. This is important. You're missing this one, so I'm gonna do it again.
Go.
My English is getting worse. I don't know what's going on. DNA Racing said everybody gets the same amount of hair, just different distribution.
That's true. You know who DNA Racing is, don't you?
No, but the caveat, the ending to this is, do you want to see my butt? Yeah,
this is Roscoe.
I can see your butt, Roscoe, and I can raise whatever hair level you've got on your butt to a new, never seen before, apart from in David Attenborough's "Look at These Apes" scale.
Look at these wonderful apes as he picks Klingons out of his butt.
I'm going to button up. I don't know what's going on. I'm like half presenting. Sorry, everybody. That's better. I was representing on my bike ride. Sorry, mate.
I was representing on my bike ride. I had a Nemo top on.
Boom.
It's actually very good cycle wear.
Active wear.
Yeah.
What was Lee doing in active wear? He was cycling in his active wear.
There you go.
There's a song that goes like that. Active wear, pushing my baby in a pram in my active wear, doing nothing in my active wear, massively overweight in my active wear.
Are you
smoking
right,
in my active wear? No, I've gone off on one. Sorry. Ashley Patterson. Hey Ash, hope you're doing good, buddy. I see some of your stuff come up on Instagram every now and then, so it's cool to see you prepping your stuff and getting ready to go out racing and stuff. That's really cool. And we're really good as well. Thank you. And we hope that you and your dad Ralph are well too. You still did some Orseling marshalling for me last time we were out racing. I think it was our last race, which was at Brookthorpe. And I managed to go out on lap 1 or lap 2, try and do the triple jump, and actually left the arena. I think Leroy was pitting for me, so watched that in complete laughter and disgust at the same time.
Mate, it was brilliant.
Ashley saw it and he was there like a bullet. Yeah, exactly. So yeah, we're cool.
It was very funny.
It was.
Mr. Berryman.
Digger says hi.
Mr. Berryman with his nice purple friend sat there.
Is he? That thing's had some use now.
Yeah.
No comment.
No comment on that. So yeah, that's basically everyone done. CJ asked when he asked the question that everyone asks every couple of days. Any dates on the 319E?
I was just going to say I didn't do it because I always get asked a question every couple of days that I deny any knowledge of. Disavow all knowledge. Any updates on the 319E? Yes, we had two. I don't know whether we discussed this or not. I hope we didn't. Otherwise, I'm repeating myself. But we had two production 319Es arrive for final checking to make sure that assembly works and all the rest of that stuff. One went to Billy in the USA for him to do and also do some lovely cool shots. I don't know whether you saw those, Leroy, but it had also a tribute body shell stuff on there too. It looked really cool. Super cool. That
it's on our Facebook.
Awesome. That shows just how down with the kids I am. And also the second one went to Sweden because Jessica is actually going on national television on Monday with that. They're not on lockdown in Sweden. And there's some race that's going on between champions with a full-size car and our 319E. So the first and second ones in the world, one is on a photo shoot and the second is going to be racing a real car.
Yeah, that's pretty cool. Hopefully we'll get some updates and videos on that so we can show everyone.
Yeah, definitely. I've asked Mickey for that. And following on from that, the builds have gone absolutely fine on both of them. So there's nothing that needs to be changed. We did a couple of little tweaks. I sound like Murray Walker. There's nothing that needs to be changed apart from the tweaks that we did. The car in front is unique apart from the one behind, which is identical. There we go. That is actually going into production now. The chassis, so bags from back to front, middle are actually all done. So as soon as the chassis is back at the factory, we can bag them, tag them, box them, and get them out. So we are getting very, 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 very close. I know I've been saying that for a while.
We should explain a little bit about the body in the release pictures because it is a tribute body.
Yes,
but a tribute to.
It is a tribute body. Sorry, just 1 second.
Even my dog's like opened his eye and just like, huh?
1 second while I try and sort our dog out. Go to another question just for a moment. I'm just going to remove Ted.
Okay. Are we still live? Are we?
Fine. Yeah, we're still live.
Okie doke. So, yeah, no one's actually wrote a comment for a while. I'm not 100% sure why.
Because we're boring.
Yeah, has everyone given up on us? There's a few people watching though, which is great.
I'm trying to get my lovely assistant Debbie McGee to sort out the dog.
What's up with him?
I don't know.
He's having a bark. So yeah, that's what's been going on in this past week. Obviously, we're on Wednesday with Mumble with Rumble. Yeah, I don't know what else there is to massively say. Now my
talk about how something. Talk about something.
So with the track, as I was saying, if we do get some kind of exit plan with Brexit, I think the idea we have is to maybe open it up for booking in, say 20 people a day, so we can make sure we can separate everyone. It's just like practice days. Have separations on a driver's stand, separations in the pit, so no one gets closer than 2 meters and stuff, and just ease our way into it. But hopefully we'll be able to do that for you guys as soon as we're able to. With containers getting all the fitments done for the roof, the rostrum, the stairs, getting doors and windows and stuff put in for race control. So we should have a working environment as soon as all that's done. More pipe is coming this week. More oil is arriving tomorrow. So the track will be pretty much usable from the pipe, which I think is midweek. But then it's meant to rain all this week. So, no one's going to want to go on a track anyway. Did you speak to your brother about the stairs or steps or anything?
He was the problem.
What was he doing?
This one.
Little.
Being an arse.
Little boy. Oh,
yes.
Where's Sky?
Sorry, buddy.
Sky's over there.
Yes. So what were we talking about again? Sorry, bud. We were talking about the track.
I was just
before we go back to the track.
Talking about the track.
Tim Thomas.
And just saying, any word from your brother on like making the rostrum and stuff like that? Didn't know.
Yes. Yeah. Come back to that. Tim Thomas is our tribute shell on the 319E in the US. Tim is a big supporter, was a big supporter, and massively so for Billy as well. I think even more importantly than Nemo USA, Billy Tilaska, he runs Nemo USA for us, and you need some allies, and definitely he was one of those. So it's a big loss for all of us, but particularly for Billy as well, because he helped us build USA into what we've got right now. So I actually think it's so awesome that we've got the press car in his colours. It was a last minute thing to do, obviously. It's very sad, very sudden as well, with Tim leaving us. So yeah,
it's cool. The
backstory, mate.
Yeah,
I hadn't seen our Facebook page.
Yeah, it went on there. Billy put some pictures up on there.
He's the man.
He the boy. Barclay said, when is Lee coming to Club Racing Ireland? As soon as you put on the Paddy Piston race.
I've told him.
What we should do?
I've told him for the last 6 months.
We should do a 2-race series. One round is at Paddy Piston. The other round is at Nemo Raceway.
I like it. I think that is that's an ingenious idea. And we'd had somebody on our Irish group chat sort of suggest that there should be a trip over to us, so that could tie in perfectly.
Yeah, why not? It'd be awesome. Two of the best tracks in the UK. So yeah, that would be dialed if we could get that down. I know Barclay's kind of getting a bit more into it again now. Come on, mate. Let's put this race on. I really need to do it. It's been on my bucket list forever. It's just never worked out. That's
a definite bucket list race, that one, buddy. It's so good. One of my favourite, probably. That and probably a couple of races in France are my favourite.
Yep.
We're going to be there.
Barkley said, how many litres of oil did we put down on the track thus far?
2,000 litres so far.
And we're going to probably end up doubling it, right?
Yeah. Yeah, we've got another 2,000 litres coming on Wednesday. We were hoping they were going to be here tomorrow, but I've had a very late on text from our oil supplier saying that it's going to be Wednesday now, unfortunately. So,
that's disappointing.
Yeah, I know. Maybe by the midweek Mumble from Rumble, we'll have a picture, full picture of the track with all the oil on it, and maybe some piping as well if the manufacturer of the piping actually comes through for us too. They short shipped us half of it, so we had, that's disappointing. One comment I can see that's come in from Action Man. He says he now looks like Action Man with an afro because of the lockdown.
Yeah. Well, it's probably a new range going to come out soon. Or maybe it was a 70s Action Man.
I think there probably was a 70s Action Man that had a nice big afro. We'll find out. If we can find it, we'll try and crash this thing next week with a picture of Action Man with an afro.
We'll just make it happen ourselves.
Yeah, exactly. Any picture of the track of your famous
track walk?
Not yet.
So, there is pictures of the track, and we're going to try and put them on at the end, so it doesn't matter if it cuts out our voices or whatever.
No.
Chris James, can't say I knew the guy, but it's nice respect. Yeah, it is nice respect. Shorey, get on it, Barkley. I want to come and do this race. See, everyone's up for this. This collaboration.
Yes.
Nemo Raceway GP 2021. I think we'll probably have quite a few little GP things on the go. We'll have a Beta GP, a Bullet GP, an LMR GP. We'll get them all going.
A Malbec GP.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, that's what we need to do. Every trophy is a bigger bottle of wine.
Desperado GP.
Eclipse CGI, which is our good friend Paul Macy. Did John like his smoking dog? Paul did the picture for you.
I absolutely love the smoking dog. Thank you very much.
He was going to put a Peaky Blinders hat on there.
That would have been funny.
It would have been cool. I told him to.
Funny.
It was he was struggling with the quality of the picture. It wasn't super high quality, so it was a bit hard to do. So
it does look awesome. I'm trying to see if I've got Teddy somewhere. Go on, you keep talking, mate. I've got Rumble in address again when I looked through my recents.
CJ said, any temp news? Well, I know our order turned up, hasn't it?
Yes.
Yeah. So we've been restocked with 2-wheel drives and lots of spares and option parts. There he is.
Has it worked? Can you still hear me?
Yeah, I can still hear you, and it's worked. That's genius.
God.
You took a risk there.
I did take a risk. Risk it for a biscuit.
So I haven't heard anything on the 4-wheel drive. I don't know if you have.
No,
I haven't. I'll try and find out. I'll ask Shin what's going down. What is the name of the new 4-wheel drive? The new Yokomo? I don't know, actually. YZ4SF2, maybe? That's what normally happens. Ali Ross, which is our good mate Roscoe's wife. Just out of curiosity, has either of your other halves nearly taken your head off with a drone? No, but it was incredibly funny watching Ant almost take your head off, because I saw the video of it and it made me laugh, and I've even showed Liz and laughed about it about 4 times. I'll send it to you, John, once.
Yes. It sounds video worthy.
Roscoe said, Team Roscoe are ready for the Guinness trip. Yes, of course, there has to be a Guinness GP as well.
Yes.
So we've covered the national series just with drink GPs.
And that's the Nemo way. Has that worked?
That has
still
worked.
Hear me?
Well, we're doing well. So this is the new LMR Apollo 2-wheel drive body shell.
Can I have a comfort break while you talk about the body shell and its benefits?
Yes, of course you can. So, yeah, here it is. John's disappeared, so it's comfort break. Our brand new body, basically it's been aimed at giving more steering. It's a lot lower than it was before, and it actually has functioning air vents, because we need a lot of cooling when running in high grip or indoors. So it's actually got proper vents that work at the back to cool the motor. It's very forward cab, very low sides at the front that sweep backwards. So it gives you a good amount of steering, much more high-speed steering, but it's also controllable because the sides are smooth and they do raise up at the rear. Looks really cool. I'll try and get John, when he gets back, to put in the picture of it dead, side on, so you can really see the shape of it. Shape kind of blends in a little bit there. Obviously, on that car, it's my car, we have the Max Q rear wing, which again works perfectly with this body. It drops down at the sides, as you can see at the back, for an ultra low rear wing. Saves a lot of roll in direction changes. Doesn't make the car like pitch all over the place. And then on this car, we also have the Mini Max Q front wing, which is a lot wider than your standard wing. It's all aimed at steering, low center of gravity, and making the car perform better. John, have you got the picture of that car completely side on that I sent you earlier? Because I think it really shows the shape.
No.
Perfect.
I probably have somewhere, so if you can say how, hang on, let me give you another picture to look at for a moment.
Sure.
This putting in one at a time seems to be possibly working. I don't want to tempt fate, but
yeah, don't jinx it too much.
No. So let me give you the 4-wheel drive while I go and try and find the 2-wheel drive inside profile, because the 4-wheel drive looks very cool too.
Yeah, you try that.
I'm
going to answer a question on here. Lee Warren said, are you planning on being open for practice through the week? Yes, of course we are. It will be open every day that it can be. Basically, every day it can be open, it will be open. So yeah, there's the 4-wheel drive body, the Delta. This is one of our young drivers, Caden. He's only 10 or 11, if he's had a birthday since the last time. And there is his 4-wheel drive body. Again, it's kind of following the 2-wheel drive a little bit, where it's quite cab forward at the front, but then very sleek and low and sweepy down the sides. Tried not to get too much going on because it has been aimed at high grip, and you really want the car to be low and fast. So yeah, nice smooth body, really easy to paint, which some of our painters out there love. If you can actually see on the back of the cab there, it says LMR. There is actually LMR in the Lexan. Caden's mum, who paints his bodies, has actually done it as well in paint in LMR. But in that Lexan, there is LMR as well. So that's pretty cool.
She's got a career coming up in that, because every time I see a body show that she's painted, it gets better and better and better.
Yeah, Talbot, watch out. Paintworks, watch yourself.
Somebody younger and prettier is coming for your business, man.
That's it. Yes. So what picture we got next, John? What can I talk about now?
We can talk about your stiffy.
Stiffy, have you got a picture of it?
Oh Lord. I'm just looking through my personal collection. There you go. Oh, there we go. Here we go. Right. Okay, we're going to try hiding that one. Can you still hear me?
I can.
God, this is worrying. We could almost do this. There we go. There's Lee's
LMR Stiffy, baby. So yeah, again, it's an engine brace. It's fit and forget.
Oh, my head is hot. I am really.
My head's hot. I've got sunburn. Nice little LMR on the side, so every time you look down the side of your car, you'll be reminded of me, and who does not want?
Oh, fantastic.
So that's that one. What else have we got?
Okay, let's hide that one. Let's try, see if we can get Davey Boy on the roller. I don't know if that's come out or not.
There he is. So this is a little bit pre-oil. You can see a tiny bit of oil over to the right.
Yes.
But, since then, this has actually all been oiled, so it actually looks really cool because like the line is dark at the moment. But you can kind of see some elevation there. You can see where Dave is. I'm gonna just wait for it to come up on my YouTube because you actually get a bit of a bigger picture. But you can see where Davey Boy is, where it loops up around there. We have a jump after that, and then it shoots up to a back section, which is raised up. You do a turn corner into a big tabletop, into a raised corner, and then you drop down into a couple of hairpins, which is cool. You kind of come down the mound. You're always kind of turning, so it's pretty cool. And then you go into John's favourite part of the track, his bum hole. And then we've got an option of what to do coming onto the straight. We basically even got a tight kind of chicane to get onto the straight, or a long sweeping turn, which we haven't decided on yet. We're going to try both.
Yes. Can you see me or not, or hear me?
I can see and hear you.
Oh, that's cool. It's just my screen is now not working, but that's fine. We can deal with that. How about this picture coming in?
Oh, we got a bit more oil on the go.
There we go.
So here you go. Here's kind of how it would look right now. This is oiled. You can see a bit more elevation. You can see the beautiful scenery that we've got there as well. And if in the far right corner over there, you can see the bank basically after your first corner. So you go around the first corner into a tabletop, a quick chicane up into a long bank corner, which tightens right in. I'm not sure how good you'll see it on YouTube unless you make the screen bigger. But we'll try and get a different picture of the bank if you've got one there. And yeah, big sweeping bank corner, which works really well. You can kind of go smooth and low, or you can go hard. You can go hard and wide, and everything kind of works. So it's going to be a fun racing track. We haven't seen a picture of both mine and John's favourite bit yet.
No, I don't think I've got one yet.
That's good.
I'll add it for the Wednesday.
Build some suspense. So basically, there's a nice chicane that comes in, and it's definitely both of our favourite part. It's very racy and it looks awesome.
Yeah, it does. It does. I'm going to try now. I'm still frozen on my end.
Ooh,
do you have?
This is I didn't realise this was coming in.
This is I've snuck it in there because. Well, you tell us, guys. We don't know whether we do this right or wrong. We try and include you in our journey of product and parts and stuff that's coming up, pipeline, all that sort of stuff. And we keep internally debating whether it's good to show those things or not. I think Lee and I both think it.
Have we lost John? Oh, are you there?
Hello, I'm back.
Ah, cool.
We had and actually I can see myself moving and stuff. So yeah, this is Leroy. Take it away.
So yeah, this is a hub that I have been working on a little while. It should have been kind of here and out already, but with the inability to do any testing, and the company we use started doing a lot of work for ventilators and COVID and stuff. So obviously that far outweighed the need for some RC parts. So yeah, this is a rear hub that I've been working on. As you can see, it's a little bit different to what we've currently got. Now we have adjustable Delrin inserts in the bottom there. But also what I've done with the 8 scale one, we have them in 10 scale. What I've done with the 8 scale one is you can go up and down with the hub, but we're also going to have outboard tow with the hub as well. So we can reduce or increase our outboard tow on the hub, which is very effective. It's actually more effective than doing it in the inboard ones, which we have now. And you don't change your drive shaft sweep, which has a big effect with the car. So this is going to be awesome. The quality of the product and the tunability that we're going to have is cool. And you can run, obviously, the short and the long arm still. And then we're going to have the carbon plate at the top. What we think now is the optimum position. But obviously, being carbon plate, we can change it. And if we want to go a little higher or a little lower. So, yeah, I'm really proud of this part. Being able to change your axle height and your toe and stuff, all of them Delrin inserts is what I was after, and trust me, you're going to love it.
Yep, it looks fantastic, and I'm excited to get testing that. And you know what, buddy? There's breaking news. We're not going to have to travel 2 hours to go and test something. We're going to be able to just go to the track and test it.
Can you even imagine?
Yes.
Well, we can now, but oh man, it's like
transformational.
So I used to have a track. I think people have probably seen it on my Throwback Thursday or whatever I put on, and it was in my garden. John went there. He actually went there and raced before I knew John. At least before I knew him, without having a vodka Red Bull. So I used to be able to wake up.
Didn't know that existed.
Yeah, I used to be able to wake up. I actually stayed in a log cabin through the summer, which, no word of a lie, was 2 meters from a pipe. So that's how close I was to a track. But at this time in my life, I worked full time. I still raced everywhere. And I was at an age where I wanted to go and have fun at the same time. So I really didn't use it as much as what I should have. And then years later, when I turned professional and I needed a track, there wasn't one, and you have to travel. And for guys that have tracks very local to them, the guys like David Ongaro, who is still practicing now because his track's in his grandparents' garden, and it's a good track. It's had 2 European championships, well, 3 if you count the Bs. These guys have so much of a benefit. They can just go, I want to try a different hub position today. Okay, I'll walk over there and do it. And I had that opportunity, but unfortunately the council took it away when they told us that we weren't allowed it there. But now we finally got that opportunity again. John's having a bit of a stuttery live off live thing. So
opportunity knocks.
Yeah, we finally got it. We'll be able to set our stuff up. We'll be able to try every different thing, and we won't feel the pressures of having to get back to the M25 before the traffic's too busy and stuff. We can stay there all night if we want to, and sleep, on the floor.
I'll put the motorhome up there. We'll be fine.
Yeah, chuck the motorhome up. But even your house is 10-15 minutes away, so it's perfect.
Yeah, absolutely.
And trust me, it's going to change everything.
Yeah, definitely. We've got some fairly exciting stuff in the works. Early days, but there's some very exciting stuff coming. I'm just going to quickly flick off to the comments. That's what she said. Winnie Boy is online, giving it large. Yo guys, you boys not on the wine. We've covered that. Win. He's just here a bit late. You're probably just waiting to get kicked out the local. We've got a Bud Light and a
cup of coffee wine.
Tidy Shell. Yo Barkley, how's it going? That was from Win. And Win claimed that a stiffy is always required. I think that was to your engine.
Yeah, of course he did.
But there was one Nobby. Has Lee's new balls been tested in the new bumhole yet? Good Lord. Jeff.
With my stiffy.
What oil do you guys use on the surface? So it is a vegetable oil, brand new virgin vegetable oil in large quantities, and it is transformational for the dirt. It just, if you put it on at the right time, it just seems to hold it all together. It's really good when it rains. It doesn't get washed away. It just makes the surface really hard. You can sweep the water away and then just carry on racing again. Because I was always quite a fan of like the molasses for you guys, the sugar water. But the problem we've seen with that when we've gone to tracks where it's been used is it's fantastic for the event. And then as soon as it rains, it's washed away and you're left with the same dirt that just digs out and is not massively great for a long period of time. The oil just doesn't do that. It does it, Leroy. It just stays really, really consistent for long periods of time.
I mean, it's been game changing for UK tracks because obviously we do have very varying weather conditions, temperatures, rain, no rain, sun. And without it on 90% of our dirt tracks, I mean, we don't have many, but almost all of them, they're really not good. You think back to Hearts before they used it, it was dusty, blown out. Before Slough used it, it would, they'd prep for a national and it would be great, but a week later it would be absolutely ruined again.
Yeah, that's true.
Just all of the tracks, man. All of our dirt. I mean, you think back to Blackpool before they hauled it, and it was just a mess. And
it was.
As soon as you get oil on it and it holds the dirt together, you haven't got like America. You go to the big races and they're out there watering the track every couple of runs, which is great. You can't do that all the time. And the oil just takes away the need to. We don't need to do that. It stays moist if it's raining. It stays moist if it's hot. It doesn't get affected. So, I mean, it's been game-changing for everything in the UK for sure.
100%. There's a comment from Barclay that I've seen come down the side. I'm trying to decipher, as I sometimes have to with Barclay. Less so on text, more so when I speak to him on the phone, and I'm trying to catch up with exactly what he said to me. This is a much better idea, and yes, share it. I hope that is in reply to us having a double header.
I hope it is, but I feel that it's more about us showing production prototype parts early.
Oh, that's disappointing. Let's go with mine. That's more fun.
Yeah, yours was way more fun. I'll pretend I didn't say anything.
Yes. Seamless.
Yeah.
You are absolutely 100% right, because now I'm catching up with the rest of them. Lyndon, always share, please. Yes.
Kev. I mean, we'll keep sharing it as long as we can. Just don't get disheartened if maybe sometimes it's late, or even sometimes it doesn't materialize, because if we've shared it really early, it might have been rubbish, Yeah,
exactly.
And that's the job that I and John will do for you guys. We'll make sure that the stuff we bring out is good, it's worth the money, and it actually has a benefit. There's no point releasing something that doesn't do anything. That's not our game.
No,
we're not there to rip you guys off. We want you to have the best experience possible with the best parts.
Yeah, definitely. Winnie boy saying, seriously though, do you think we could run at night at the Nemo track, lighting and permission eventually? Yes, Win, definitely we could do that. We could definitely do a night race. I think that would be super fun. In fact, when I was daydreaming on my lunch break today, I was looking at lighting towers and stuff as well. So Lee and I have definitely got good aspirations for having some super fun races. It's not just about trying to do the serious stuff. In fact, it's hardly about doing the serious stuff. It's more about just making sure everyone's having fun and we're all enjoying racing our cars. So yeah, night race.
Yeah, we'd definitely love to light it, because I want to do as much practice as I can anyway. But it'd be cool to do like Wednesday night ape scale races through the summer. We do it in temp scale.
To be fair, it would be important to have some lighting there, so that when we get the dancing girls there of a night,
when Liz comes.
Exactly. Where is she? She's let us down. Yeah, no, but
I just heard some movement. She said no dancing girls. She is watching. She said you can have a blow-up doll. Jez says, will there be new beta tyres coming specific for the track? Well, no, our ones will work dialed on it anyway.
Yes.
We were going to, work on a couple of new patterns, but obviously, with this year being this year, we can't do anything at the moment. And that's about that really.
We'd got fairly geared up and excited to try and do something with the tires, hadn't we? And then everything's hit, and
it's just not the right time to do it. Once we're back out, and it's like anything, it can't just be a flop. So we just have to make sure. She might say it. I don't know. C. Barkley, PP needs to happen. Yes, it does. Shut up, dog. Paul Taylor, lighting is something he can help with. So Stumpy can help with the lighting.
I like it. Thank you, Stumpy.
One of our resident electricians. Maybe we'll get him and Martin out there, and they can just do it all together.
That would be some funky stuff going on.
It would. Chris James said, "Build the dance poles, and the girls will come." That's what she said.
Only in the dream world, I think.
Yeah,
I can't see. I fear if we stick a pole in the middle of our track, fairly sure
John would hit it.
Yeah, I'm fairly sure I'll break my car on it and be very.
Oh dear. So, yeah, I mean that's
about it.
Well, have you got anything else to show?
Not for this channel. No,
not for this.
I don't think. Unless I may have taken. Good Lord, English again. Taken a picture of my car in pieces. I'm just going to have a little fettle on my iPad. We had actually. This is more important than my car being in pieces. We did have an issue, a big problem at Nemo Raceway this week.
Go.
It's downloading.
Oh.
I need to give you the photo evidence for the issue that was large.
Oh, and did Liz?
My speech never lets me down in disappointment. That's what you get for being a country bumpkin, I guess.
Yeah. Are we waiting for something?
Yes. But you can talk. We can talk.
Okay, I was going to say, Liz told me that we might have got a toilet block.
Yes.
Which is
That's
also
important.
big, because
that is
a lot of people gloss over this.
Especially if you need a big job.
Exactly. If anyone knows me to some extent, but if anyone knows John for sure, you'll know that we need somewhere nice to go. So what's it like?
What are you trying to say, Leroy?
Well, I'm just trying to say we don't want to shit in a portaloo.
And I am with you 100% on the not wanting to shit on the portaloo. Like we covered before, unless Tony Saw has been in before and sorted it out. Yes, your good lady has managed to find a very nice luxury toilet that we hope to have installed at the track soon, which will give us somewhere nice to do the necessary.
Do the number 2.
Yes. To do the number 2.
Yeah, but I looked at some pictures she showed me, and it looked like, home from home, very nice kitted out luxury events toilet, or multiple toilets, as it were.
Didn't have any floaters in
Not
it.
yet.
I found a picture of my drama, but it's still loading. It's disappointing. I wonder whether Richard Branson, when he's finished doing his laps of his island, could help out by giving me a better internet connection.
Yeah. Are you on Virgin, are you?
No, but I could be if it worked better. Yeah, exactly. If he's still in business when he's gone through his 75 billion or whatever.
Yeah.
Oh, that's disappointing. I can't find it now, Leroy.
Oh no. What was it anyway?
I'll save it for the.
Okay.
It was a very, very big problem that we had. I'm just having one final scan. There's nothing else coming in the comments. We done?
No, massive amount. I mean, we've got a good amount of people watching.
That's good. Have they all got their clothes on?
Yeah. Our Jonathan C. Sent me a picture of my two-wheel body from side on, but I don't think you've got that still, have you?
No.
No.
That would be nice to show because it does look very, very good.
I mean, I sent you it, but I don't know what you've done with it.
My confession is to try and make this work slightly better than it has been. I actually jogged on our normal Wi-Fi network, and I'm actually running off a 4G EE thing, which is my phone in the window.
Oh, okay.
So I can't get to it to send the WhatsApp catalogue. I'd sent a few in preparation.
It's no worries. We'll have to.
But not. Oh, it says it sent it. I don't see it. But we can carry on talking. How has the rest of your week been, Leroy?
I'm still a rubbish teacher.
Oh, you've been homeschooling, yeah. How's that gone?
Hold on, Scott, come here. You know he said yes. Yeah, I just said I'm a rubbish teacher, and Scott said yes in the background. This is Scott.
Hey, Scotty boy.
He's learned how to do the washing apparently, but yeah, he thinks I'm a rubbish teacher too.
You right, dude?
Yeah.
Is your dad a bad teacher?
Middle.
Well, that's not so bad.
Yeah, not so bad.
We can cope with that.
Right, now detention.
Middle's all right.
So yeah, still struggling on doing that. Started wrenching. Did a lot of wrenching this week. I actually got the 2 boys' cars ready. I turned their tool drives into dirt cars, so it's ready for. And I decided to anodize all the titanium parts, different colours. So Scott wanted all of his car gold, and James wanted his gold and purple. So they've got some cool anodized cars now.
Which does sound quite cool.
You do for anyone?
You do know that, buddy. You do know that Nobby's ears have just pricked up with the anodizing of turnbuckles.
Well, I did 2 packs for Nobby, but I didn't. I did a tool drive and a full drive. I didn't realise he needed tool drive and tool drive. So when I next see you, I'm going to have to grab a pack because I don't have another tool drive one. I can send one pack. I have been speaking to Nobby, he knows. Did it? Yeah, so that was basically my week. Got a bit of a tan, obviously. Yeah. That was it. I got to do more. I'm doing a lot of videos this week. I finished my decking.
I like it.
That
was a big job.
We're on to a lot of videos this week, so we're going to do a lot of things, which would be pretty cool.
I like it. So I can't get the picture to load up of our big trouble, so I'll save that for the midweek Mumble with Rumble. Cool. Finally, let's just quickly check the comments, make sure we've not missed anything massively. Did you put Sam in the digger bucket and lift her up? Yes, Barkley, that happened. I think Teddy wants to go for a Jimmy. Yes, Winston. Teddy did want to go for a Jimmy. He might have even wanted to go for another one. Who is cleaning it? I presume Barkley's talking about. Oh, hello, Sky. Is that Sky?
Yeah.
Big
Sky.
Hello, Sky.
She wants to get in her other chair. We've got 2 chairs in there, and one's hers. So she's come up, and then she wants to move to the other chair.
It's the way she rolls.
And then I'll get the other gargoyle about to ask me to do the same.
Win. Have you taken a buggy out on the track? Yes, we did, and broke it, or I broke it.
Here he is.
Not on the track, on a marking, I might add. My lack of talent. Hey, hello, Rocket.
My little gargoyle.
I like the fact that they sound like zombies.
No, I can get him to do it now with his ear.
That's definitely the noise off Walking Dead. I've heard it before. Unfortunately, Max broke the stairs this week during homeschooling. Pete, what happened? How did Max break the stairs during homeschooling?
Probably had his Nagama out on it.
It sounds like a 1980s homeschooling issue, that one.
Yeah. James Burgess says, is there going to be undercover pitting at the track?
One day. We look in awe at what Hearts has in terms of their pitting and also their ability to roll tracks and post pictures of rolling tracks on their Instagram post a little bit. But yeah, at some point we're definitely going to have some cover pitting. There's some more to that story coming along.
Tony Truman says, sound like pigs. Yeah, my dogs do sound like pigs.
Cute pigs.
Cute pigs. Tony Truman's going to be our #1 commentator when we get going for big races.
I like it.
Yep. He only lives 10 minutes from the track, so like best commentator in the UK is going to be back and exclusively at Nemo Raceway.
Look at that. There's an exclusive. We should end on that. That sounds good.
We probably could end on that. I mean, we're pretty boring people now.
I would think so. We've still got 5 people and my mum watching, so.
Does your mum set up 5 iPads?
Yes, yeah, exactly that.
Your mum went down to the track, didn't she, the other day? And
she did, yeah. I did a round robin while we were doing various other politically correct things to show my lovely mother what we've been doing for a week or more, which was cool.
Oh, Tony says he's going to commentate small races too. I think we've got him forever again. This is perfect.
I do like that. I want to go and get my phone because there's a picture, and talking about my mum, it's made me think about my dad. There's a picture that is a tiny bit relevant to. Oh, we've got 67 people. We're going up, Leroy. We're going up in the world. That would be nice to show for a minute because obviously this week, I think it was this week, we lost a legend in Sir Sterling Moss.
We did. Last week, wasn't it?
Yeah, was it end of last week? And he's got, it was quite a close feeling for us because he was a family friend for my mum and dad. Some weird random knowledge for you. As I was growing up as a kid, my dad used to race and stuff like that, and one of his friends was Sterling, and they did some crazy stuff after he'd finished his Formula One career. And there was a picture in an article this week that I saw, and I'm going to go and try and get it and throw it up on this, but I need my phone to do it. So
okay, take the risk. So Wynn said he can donate a freezer. I'm not really sure I want to know what's in your freezer, Wynn, to be honest. There's a caravan at the track for you, though, Wynn. It's perfect. You'll love it. You can stay in there. Jagger Boy 6, hi. How are you doing? Nice to see people tuning in. John's just gone to find a picture. Max had a bad temper, apparently, John. That's why the stairs broke.
Can't believe that. He's angelic when we go racing.
Yeah, I wouldn't believe that either. Maybe it wasn't Max. Maybe it was Peter.
Yeah, exactly. He's just making it up.
Yeah. Did you find a picture? How did you go?
I did. I'm just trying to sort it. I did find it. And I did send it to my computer. Don't you love this really, really well scripted stuff that we're doing, Leroy? It's impressive.
I think it's better like this. It shows that we're human.
It does show that. It also is the sketchiest thing I've ever done. You know what I'm like? I like to plan.
Yes. Yeah, it's good. It's good. Impulse.
I'm a planner.
What's going on?
I rest my case.
Yeah, there was some weird noises coming in and a telling off.
Okay, so we're going to end on this, hopefully, when I do upload media, hopefully. And it's going to give me it. If it doesn't, I may throw my MacBook out the window. What did I miss? Password. I heard some comments that sounded funny.
Not much. I said that there's a caravan at the track for Winnie.
Oh, that was it. Yes.
Yeah. And he offered to make a freezer, but I'm not sure that I trust what's in his freezer.
It's coming. It's loading.
That's what she said.
Look at that. Yeah, exactly. Bless my old man. Go. So hopefully on your screen there, that is from when I was born, 1978. And that was the 12 hours lawnmower race. They did these, and that still happens to this day, this Lawnmower Racing Association. And they basically chip up these mowers and obviously take the blades and everything off. And it's kind of like a real thing that we do. They make a track and it's off-road and, well, you can see from that's from 1978. My dad had a lawnmower company and manufactured and designed these lawn bugs that were used to race these things. And I don't know the massively full story, and sadly I can't really ask him now to find out the full details. But that is Sir Sterling Moss in the middle, Derek Bell on the hanging off the. As I look at it, it's on the left-hand side, and then my dad with a trademark family receding hairline on the other side. And they won that race. They did whatever distance they did in 12 hours, which went through the night. And that stayed in the Guinness Book of Records as the fastest and longest period covered over 12 hours, which is how they measure it for a very, very long time, until I was probably like in the 1990s and, like a teenager as such. And I thought that's a pretty cool photo.
Yeah, that's wicked.
You can see Sterling with his trademark hat on that he wouldn't wear a full face thing. And there's a funny story that my brother recounted for this article that was in the news this week on that, which was obviously it's a night race, this race that goes on every year, this 12-hour thing, and they were blowing bulbs, headlight bulbs and stuff, and they'd run out of bulbs, spare bulbs. And Sterling kept arriving through the night with another bulb to put into the broken bulb so that we could carry on, or so they could carry on racing. There's no we involved in this. And at the time, everyone was like, I don't understand what is going on. Where do these bulbs keep arriving from? Anyway, they kept arriving. It kept blowing because of all the bumps and crashing and all that sort of stuff. And then when they went to the prize ceremony, Sterling had gone out. He'd managed to get a box of bulbs, and he announced to anyone, when you're leaving tonight, please check your cars, because I've gone around through the night, unscrewed the rear light clusters off the cars and got the bulbs out so that they could carry on racing. So there's all these cars and spectators that didn't have any bulbs anymore. I mean, obviously now it couldn't happen because they're sealed units and all the rest of it. But
yeah, back then,
yeah, it was as simple as unscrewing your light cluster and taking the bulb out. And that's what he'd done so that they could carry on racing.
That's amazing.
Crazy stuff. Yeah, crazy stuff from a very, very, very different time.
And on that bombshell.
Yeah, on that bombshell, rest in peace and all that stuff. And yeah, Leroy, take it away.
Yep, and on that bombshell, in true Clarkson fashion, thanks for joining us. It's been great. We'll see you on Wednesday for a Mumble or Rumble. And we look forward to seeing you all at Nemo Raceway very, very soon. Also, don't forget, our competition for a professionally built Gamma A319 is still live until the end of April. So you've still got about a week left, well, less than a week. If you order anything on the website, if you need some parts or you need some tires, or you just, you want to order something to try and win this A319 built by me and with a body painted by Paintworks Lee Talbot, professionally painted body to your design, remember to go and place an order. It doesn't matter how much you spend. If you spend £1, that, is still a ticket. The more orders you make, the more tickets you get. I'm not telling you to go and do more, but, I'm just letting you know. So, yeah, on that one, stay safe. Everyone stay humble, and we hope to see you all very soon. Click subscribe, click share, click save, click bell icon, all that jazz. And thank you very much for watching.
Love you, man. See you soon.
Love you.
Bye.
Bye, everyone.